Hello.
Oh, good morning, Mr. William. How are you doing?
Hey, Miss Sosa, how are you? I'm well.
I'm good. So I started a recording already, and today I will just be asking you a couple of questions over your experience with exceptional learners.
Okay.
Okay. So what grade levels have you taught,
I've taught ninth through 12th grade inclusion.
and what subjects have you taught?
I have done inclusion for math and ELA here in Tennessee, but when I was in Mississippi, we had to do other subjects as well, like history and science.
Okay. And are you currently teaching any subjects right now?
Yes, I'm currently teaching ninth and 10th grade inclusion English here at Memphis Business Academy.
Okay. And you said you've taught inclusion classes. Have you taught co-teaching classrooms as well?
Yes, that's what we usually do in inclusion. We push into their general education classrooms where I provide intervention with like co-teaching, small group. Sometimes the main teacher teaches the content as I go around the room and check for understanding. There's different models that we do. We don't use the same one every day. Um, and they also come to me for an intervention period where uh, they come to me and I reinforce whatever skills that we were previously discussing in their English classes.
Okay. And what types of exceptional students have you had in your classroom?
I've had students with mild to moderate disabilities.
Okay. Were you prepared to meet their educational needs, or was it difficult?
Um, I have been educationally prepared, but sometimes, on the day-to-day um, operations of school, it can be a little overwhelming. But we are equipped with certain strategies to be able to, try different things every day. So it's not like every day there's, you're tired or anything like that. You just have, it's really trial and error.
Mm-hmm. And would you say that you got specific support from the special education department?
Yes, we receive a lot of support from the special education coordinator. He's here to assist us with any questions that we may have about IEPs or any of the software that we use to do progress monitoring, the RTI process. He's very knowledgeable.
Okay. And as a teacher, what do you feel that IEP meetings with your students' parents are so crucial to their success?
IEP meetings are necessary because it makes sure that all parties, all stakeholders involved with the student are on the same page with their student's education. So without that, there's certain laws that you have that we're governed by instead. So a principal has to be there so that they will know, hey, if these types of behaviors occur, we can't just suspend the student for 10 days. We have to actually go by the SPED manual and give certain days for the offense, because we also have to have behavior meetings and um, plans that we put in place based on the occurrences. So everybody really just has to be on the same page with the student, and we do that at the IEP meetings.
Okay. Do you feel like class size affects the ability for exceptional students?
Yes, I do. Larger classes, I find it's harder for our students to do well because most of them here have ADHD. So I feel like with smaller, more intimate groups, they perform better because we can provide one-on-one instruction with them, um, or more hands-on. We can group them differently. We can group them with different students of differing abilities. All of that matters when it comes to the education of our exceptional students.
Okay. And as a teacher, have you ever had to have a classroom with over 20 students, or what would you say your range was?
In my personal intervention classes, I have never had over 17, but in the inclusion classes, sometimes, because those are general education classes, they can be a bit large.
Okay. How do your exceptional students best learn in your curriculum?
I would say repetition. Sometimes we have to scaffold the skill down from whatever, for example, I teach ninth and 10th grade. Sometimes we have to scaffold them down to 6th or 7th grade in order for them to grasp the concepts that we're trying to teach. Um, and some students can grasp some concepts and others can't. So it's just all a matter of being attentive and forming a relationship with the student and actually paying attention and participating in the inclusion classes to know what they can or can't do.
Mhm. How did you manage the behavior of your exceptional students?
Um, Managing behavior, we kind of work as a team here at Memphis Business Academy. It first starts with having decent classroom management myself, but of course that can be kind of overwhelming some days. So sometimes the STEM director steps in. Sometimes we have other teachers strategically placed in the building that we can send students to for a cool down. It's all about, not directly sending them to the principal's office every time they have, a bad day or something that kind of puts them in a tizzy.
Hmm. And did you have a specific means for data collection and documentation for the IEP goals?
Yes, we use a number of things to collect data. We use progress monitoring, um, contact logs with parents, other teachers. We collaborate with other teachers, and we also, make notes extensively. Yeah, that's what we.
And have you ever had any recordings of these meetings? I don't know if during IEP meetings this actually happens.
No, ma'am. We usually don't record them. Now we may have a teacher who cannot be away from the class. They attend virtually, or even parents can attend virtually, but we usually do not record those meetings.
Okay. Well, those were the only questions I had to ask for you today. And do you want to say
Okay.
anything else, or are you good?
Good. Did you have anything else that you needed me to speak to?
Mm, no, I don't have anything else, but that was it.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for doing the interview with me, and I hope school goes well. If you're still in your
Thank you.
master's
I hope it
program,
goes
are you?
well for you. No, I finished my master's program. I'm getting a specialist now, so
Okay.
I'm a lifelong student.
And hopefully I'll be getting my master's soon too.
Okay. Well, congrats to you in advance.
Okay. You have a good day then.
Thank you. You have a great day as well.